If what I've said um, in these videos makes sense to you and you'd like to explore the possibility of us working together, I'd really invite you to contact me for a conversation. I appreciate that working with possibly long-standing issues of sexuality is a big ask, and so I try my best to make that process as easy as possible. And for a long time, I've offered the option of free introductory conversation so I can get a sense of your issues, and we can both get a sense if we're a good fit to work together. And that's absolutely important because the work is inherently relational work. Ideally, we'll have that initial conversation in person here in Edinburgh. We can have an informal conversation over a coffee and cake. You need to bring the cake. And we can just talk through things and you can see if you'd like to work with me. If you're not in Edinburgh, then obviously we can speak on Zoom or by phone, whichever is doable for you. If you do decide that you'd like to work with me, then almost always what I do is have an initial exploratory meeting, usually for about an hour, where it's just talking, so there's no touch involved. But again, I get a good sense of where you're coming from. We can talk through our options and how we might work together. And very often I'll just put that down in writing after our session so we've both got a good idea about our starting point. And once we start doing touch work together, it's important for you to know that that touch work is always within your control. So we'll always go at your pace. We'll discuss in advance what the boundaries of touch will be at that session, and I will never go beyond those boundaries, although you're free at any time to restrict those boundaries or to stop the touch work for that session if you've had enough. So that is a way of working which establishes a connection and which establishes safety, which is absolutely vital if anything valuable is to happen. The relational way that I work means that the work is always tailored to your position and to who you are. So I never work with any client in exactly the same way. I always tailor what I do to where you are, and I'm always in dialogue. So it's very much a co-created discovery rather than some prearranged system being imposed on you. Also, if you're not within easy reach of Edinburgh, I offer the possibility of you having a short visit to Edinburgh for a couple of days, and we can work in depth to a level which is comfortable for you over that period, and you get to see Edinburgh, which is obviously a marvellous city. So if all of this makes sense to you, please contact me and we'll just take it from there.